About to go run some errands. I just ran into my buddy Jaleel Shaw. I know a lot of y'all out there know who that is. Jaleel's the homie. But I just ran into Jaleel Shaw, and he's testing out a new horn he wants me to take a listen to. I'm gonna make sure I do that for him. You know what I'm saying? It'd be cool. Sometimes it's cool, you know, to get with other saxophone players who are masters, you know what I'm saying? And you guys can share like information and share stories and talk about horns and all that beautiful stuff, you know. But it takes a certain type of individual to be able to do that. Somebody that's comfortable within their own playing and somebody that's comfortable with being critiqued. You know, so it goes both ways, you know, but it's gonna be cool to chat with him about that. Anytime you switching equipment or trying out new things, it's always good to get a second opinion, especially an opinion from somebody that you trust or somebody that plays the same instrument as you, you know, so it's always good to do that. So that's gonna be cool. I might actually bring him my alto and let him play on my alto too. Although I may not do that because, you know, that could also conflict things. I know I've tried several people's tenor before I found mine, and it had me going crazy. Like, what year vintage horn should I look for and all this and that, you know? And I'm happy with the way it turned out, how I got my horn, because I just basically landed on it and I tried it and I bonded with it, and I didn't have horn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to, you know, compare with it. You know, I just found my horn and I loved it when I tried it. The only thing I wasn't prepared for when I opened the case, because I bought it from a band store in Atlanta, I believe. I bought it in a band store in Atlanta, you know, but I opened the case and it was silver. I'm like, silver? That was my first response. Silver? Who wants to play on a, you know? And this was back in like 2001, 2, somewhere along there. And I was like, oh, well, let me just play it. Oh boy. That's all I can say. Oh boy. So I want to talk about this real quick. I have to say, this right here is pretty good. I hated it at first. I'll be the first to admit it. I did not like this thing right here at first. I tried it a couple of years ago and I didn't like it. But now for some reason it's grown on me and I like it. I recommend it. So let's talk about some pros and cons. First, let me stop acting like everybody knows what this is. I mean, a lot of people probably do, but this is the D'Addario Reed case. This is not a sponsored video. This is not them telling me to make this video. This is just my own trial and error with this. So let's talk about the cons first. The cons with this that I would say is it does not have vent spots on the sides for ventilation. Now you probably would say, well, why is that important? Well, this holds moisture. It comes with a humidifier pack. The more moisture that's in here, the more probability that you have your reeds molding over time. Certain reed cases come with little holes on the sides of them to ventilate some of that moisture, to help it out. So this ventilating humidifier that's in here that comes with it is 72%. You can see it's soft to the touch. When it gets to the point where it needs to be changed, it will be hard. You can buy these in bulk. And they come in different percentages: 72, 69, 49, 52, 86, 92. They come in different strengths. The higher the percentage, the more moisture it retains. So pros: soft to the touch. It kind of has that rubbery kind of feeling like certain phone cases that you may buy. Lightweight. It has these rubber bands that cover the reeds to keep them in place. You can store up to 8 reeds in here. It does come with a humidifier pack. The reed slots are actually numbered across, and on the other side they're numbered across there. Those are all pros. I did say lightweight, yes. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty basic. It does the job. I enjoy it. You know, I have one for alto and one for tenor, and being that it has 8 slots in here, you can mix and match reeds. You can put some tenor, alto reeds, baritone reeds, soprano reeds, clarinet reeds. In this one, I'm gonna have these tenor reeds, and I'm gonna put a couple of soprano reeds, and in my alto, when I got alto reeds, I'm gonna put a couple of soprano reeds, and that way, you know, I always have soprano reeds on me. You know, so yeah, this is good. Good job, dear Dario. Like I said, I was hating on y'all at first. I was hating. But I didn't like it at first. You know, I was used to my, you know, other methods of reeds. I'm not saying that I'm going to stick with this forever, but it has been working. So, good job. One more thing I forgot to mention with this. One more thing I forgot to mention. So, being that it doesn't have those vents on the side, like I said, you got to watch how much moisture gets in here. So, there's a reed that you've been using, and it's very wet when you're finished playing for the day or whatever. I don't recommend just popping it in here after your saliva has been on it. I recommend putting it in one of those reed guards that your reeds come in out of the box, and just putting that in your case, letting it slightly dry for a little bit before you put it in here. Why? Because you put too much moisture in here, it has the tendency to create mold and affect your other reeds. It'll spread across. You'll open this thing up and there'll be like a little cocoon in here. You know, a little spider web going on. So the question is, how do you combat that? Well, like I just said, if you let your reed dry a little bit before putting it in here, you're good. But how do you stop it from happening? The only way to stop it from happening is doing what I just said. You know, that may prevent it. But how do you correct it if it does happen? Well, the best thing that you can do is our little friend right here. This right here is the best thing that you can do for your reeds. I would say every week or every like week and a half to 2 weeks, dump your reeds in peroxide, let them sizzle, let them foam, let that peroxide eat up all of the calcium and gunk off of your reeds. You know, it will refresh your reeds. They will play well after you do that. Rinse them off in lukewarm water. Then you can just put them back in here, because the bacteria and everything is going off from them at that point. So you can put them back in there. So yeah, I just recommend definitely you know, cleaning your reeds. You know, we need to be playing on clean equipment here. It's okay to actually do your mouthpiece in this too. You know, get whatever gunk is off of it. Peroxide can be used as a mouthwash, you know, so it even says it on there, used as a gargle or rinse. You probably can't see it on the camera, but it says that you can use it as a gargle or rinse. So yeah, that's it.